Greetings YouTube, Khundes here, and let's continue our casual Burgundian Conquest that at this point got anything but casual looking at this. And I think we need to put in actual effort to prevent it from firing as much as possible. I have unhappy vassals? Oh yeah, I have France as a vassal now. And France is very unhappy about that. That reminds me, I should eat more vassals if I'm at peace. Do I even have vassals that can be eaten? I'm not sure. And now the other question is, right, I have rebels also, the English separatists and the Bengali separatists in Castilla. I don't care about the Bengali ones, but I do care about the English ones. The other question I have is, can I find friends? Is there anyone willing to... There's a lot of people willing to ally me, to keep me safe from this coalition that I have. We are at 11 out of 8. We need to pick the most powerful nations that can still be relevant for us. Delhi is a great power. Timuriz is a great power, but he's currently dying. Therefore, want nothing to do with that. Ottomans is not relevant. Russia is already my ally. Aragon betrayed me. I think Delhi and Shun are probably very much worth considering. Hey, Delhi. You want to be friends? Let's try to cut down on the coalition. Whoa, 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 whoa. The coalition just dissolved. The coalition just dissolved. Do I... Oh, wow. Austria's really mad at me. Whew, Austria's really mad at me, too. That is bad. Okay, but... the coalition just dissolved. We can be at peace then. If that is how it is going to be, we can afford to be at peace for a bit. And if we see it form again, maybe we can declare a war or something. Who's the emperor right now anyway? Actually, did I get to core all of my stuff? I did, thankfully. Who is the new emperor? Memmingen. Hello, new emperor. You are guaranteed by Austria, which is kind of amusing. You're allied with a bunch of stuff. Who is your rivals, then? Your rivals are Switzerland and Augsburg. Augsburg, who I cannot touch at the moment, and Switzerland, with whom I currently have a truce. Unfortunate. I am not going to be able to achieve any meaningful war until I get to chuck Austria at them anyway. Still upset about Aragon. You are supposed to get PU'd, but that is not what is happening. I'm very unhappy about that. We're currently fighting some other stuff. Alright. Okay. But no coalition. That makes some things a lot easier. Austria is Protestant. So I need to attack things that are not Protestant, so Austria will care a lot less. Things like Cologne. Also, who does Austria hate? He hates the Commonwealth, the Pope, and Sweden. If I was to declare on the Commonwealth for some reason or other, Austria would be happy because I would declare war on his enemy. But the Commonwealth is Protestant. Sweden, on the other hand, is Catholic. And actually relatively far from... and Sweden is subsidizing my new vassal. That's kind of cute. Sweden is therefore a valid target for expansion. Right now, if I want to cut down the coalition numbers. But Sweden is allied to Russia, so that's a problem. Norway is my vassal. I forgot I did that. That's actually pretty amazing. Can I attack Sweden without Russia getting involved? I actually can. Russia would refuse the call, but barely, and not in a reliable fashion. That also means that Russia is not a reliable ally right now. We'll stick to Delhi being the source of our safety. This is a magnificently large Delhi. We'll hope that he will be what we need to keep the coalition at bay. And then we need to keep eating the coalition. But we also need Austria to, you know, stop being angry at me. Thankfully, I have an advisor that's gonna make sure of that. An advisor diplomat. Memmingen wants some unlawful territory. Memmingen, who do you think you are? Which province do you want? You want Ulm. Oh, I wasn't done covering Ulm. No, my Ulm. You cannot have it. This just angered Austria, but maybe we can make it work. We have to absolutely not expand ourselves right now. That is the rule. Or if I expand myself, it has to be by spitting out things and vassalizing them. Because right now, there's pretty much only angry things. The question is Russia in a death spiral, or is Russia on his way to recovery? If the number of it becomes 35 on 36, I will risk it. I do not trust a 35 out of 35 number. We fixed the England situation, and it seems that the Bengalis... Oh no, the Bengalis are about to succeed. In 3 months, they'll become independent. And I don't think Castile is doing anything about it. It's fine, though. Trust Moldavia has ended. Is Moldavia angry with me? No, he's my vassal. And he's hungry for his course, too. Opinion of Austria only went up by 3 from all of this. And there, oh, because there's some returned province that'll decay for a while, too. You want access? You can have access, sure. Fight each other, guys. I really don't care. If some things die and then get reborn... What are my ideas anyway? I forgot my ideas. Admin? Okay, I don't have religious. Which kind of matters right now, because it means I don't have the free CBs. But that's quite alright. I have peak innovative. My land is right now almost connected. Pomeranian separatists in Stralsund. I have an army that can deal with that. Also, I want to eat vassals. Russia wants a royal marriage. Own subjects times 2, let's go with that, because clearly I forget about them. I want to eat one that is not in the HRE, which is to say Brittany, so really I should just recall the one that's currently Moroccan separatist in Tangiers. Let's go save Castile from himself. I think my vassals need some peacetime. Aragon is not going anywhere. You want to pass? Sure. Let's go sit an army on Ulm. The magnificent, the mighty, the conquered Ulm. So much aggressive expansion at this point. I don't think... It stinks, but I don't think I should count on Austria being my friend for much longer. But I should prepare for a feast of expansion. Can I attack, say, the Commonwealth? Probably. Yeah, I think I'll just throw Austria under the bus, except that he's not my friend anymore. Same thing with Aragon, really. Tangiers has been taken care of. Likewise, the Prussians have been taken care of. So we'll just see what can I attack right now? I could attack Lunenburg right now, who is allied to Memmingen, but because of this stupid checkbox, I cannot even call Austria in because he doesn't know me any favors. That's the thing. If I'm going to start declaring wars in the HRE and just accept that Austria will not be my friend anymore, I want to declare all of the wars and eat like all of these things very much in rapid succession. And I would start with the Commonwealth for something like that. Liège has converted. I was supposed to be working on Brittany because I really want to annex Brittany because he's a waste of a Diplo slot at this point. He's not very useful. Can I make states out of something good? Lower Rhineland is worth 62 and it's not a state yet. Let's fix that. Hello, Lower Rhineland? Accept your instant coring, and now I can bring Jesus to places. How's my... I forget just how good my own economy is, every time I return to this campaign. It's amazing. It's amazing. I make so much money, and there is literally nothing no one can do about it. Alright, now we're working on Brittany. I don't care about Brandenburg so much. I assume Norway will just default to elsewhere at some point. Do I have a CB against the Commonwealth at all? Like, anything at all? I do not. I have Diplo ideas, which makes it cheaper to no CB him, but I don't want to do that. I will prepare to expand into the Commonwealth. He does not have espionage, so it should be decent at least. I'm gonna need a claim. And then we're just gonna go ham. We are going to go completely ham in all of this. I'm just gonna actually... Because Memmingen is guaranteed by Austria, I have to chuck Austria with me when I fight Memmingen, so I can eat Memmingen for free. And then go from there. The HRE Emperor is currently extremely weak. Oh yeah, I have permanent claims on this guy. Oh yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Marabu interest in Trarza, I don't care enough. Can purchase an H ability, that's always interesting. Admin efficiency is going to be key for what we're about to do. Which is to say, consume large amounts of land. And then core it. Or feed it to things. Whichever. I mean, probably both. Saxony, you are going to get Brandenburg. That is just how things are going to end up. I'm going to include subjects. Why not? I should be working on subjects so I can annex them as well. But I want to stabilize myself, and Castilla is also incredibly unstable as a result of this. But last I checked, he was converting himself. Castilian noble rebels. But until he's done converting himself, this is going to happen a lot. Yeah, he flipped a few provinces. He is working slowly on flipping his own land. France will be unhappy for the rest of this campaign, I am pretty sure. What is my force limit? 220 out of 277. I can build more troops. Also, what age am I in? What military tech am I at? I am at 20 now. Military Tech 20 is a time where we need to look into cannons a lot more seriously. I don't think I'll stick to the base 25s for much longer. I think I should go to a 10 cannon back row army. And at that point, when you do a 10 cannon back row army, you don't really need many horses. I can still do it this way. Make it the base 30, and then when we transition to 40, we'll get rid of horses entirely. Because at 40, we just want a full front line of infantry with like a bunch of cannons in the back. Alright, that'll do it. Let's build one of our upgraded armies. And make a statement to the world that our military is going to keep ramping up. I should have built one from this. I'm building to 250 though, so yeah. I can actually just upgrade this one, probably. Who cares if I end up slightly over the limit? That's still 17, but there's 2 random infantries that are being left to rot. The rest is usable. So that's good. We are building up to this stack for the right reasons. Which also means that now I am going to be using a lot more troops, so we need bigger transport fleets. That's fine by me. We can convert our armies all to these base 30 stacks now. And that's going to be interesting. That also means that now the rest of the world will even more feel my military strength as a reason not to coalition me. Austria has a positive opinion of me, but not for long. No, not for long. He is about to join the list of things that can coalition me. It is gonna happen. Oh, Savoy destroyed the Pope. Very decisively. And I have permanent claims on Savoy. He's out to Urbino and Friesland. And Austria hates him. So Austria, how are the favors coming along? I'm gonna wait just a little longer. They build every year, January... by January 1650 it will go to 9. And which means in 51 we could attack. I don't like waiting that long. But I want to strike at Memmingen. And I need Austria to not be involved when I do that. Because I want Austria to be doing his own thing as much as possible. He can, like, become part of the problem after Memmingen has been taken care of. That is what we need to do. And that is what we will do. And Austria will vassalize him just like we did to France, and he'll be very unhappy about it. And I suspect some idiots will try to support France's independence. They will probably fail horribly. Improving relations with him is not even useful right now. That's the best part and the worst part. I fabricate a claim on Poznan. Because, I mean, this is a fantastic state, Wielkopolska, which I should state, but it's a fantastic state because of Poznan. Without Poznan, it's worthless. Do I state it now? How many states do I have access to? Oops, wrong tabs. Ah, there we go. I was on the right tab here. We have access to 5 more states. Poitou should be stated, and Venezia will be a fantastic state. Where's Poitou? Poitou is this one. Yeah, I should definitely state that. There we go. State all of Poitou. Magnificent. And from there, we have our claim on the Commonwealth, but we cannot pull Austria in yet. And that's just a problem. That is the problem that we face. We've gained conquest against the Commonwealth. That is useful. This changes everything. I spawned the manufactories. Respect me and my manufactories. I have them everywhere. Well, not everywhere anymore. Let's fix that. I'm supposed to have them everywhere. I've clearly ramped up an economy where I have them everywhere. Oh, I don't have the admin tech for this. How long until I can embrace them? Oh, they spawned very close to my capital. Capital is 26 development, and it has a manufactory, so, you know, it's just gonna get it really quickly. So that's good. That is good. Idea. We'll gain possible advisors. It's not so good, but I care about 5 more states rebels. Mantuan and Ulmer separatists. The Ulmers are bound to be a problem. The Mantuans are... Oh, they spawned first. Congratulations, guy. Here's a medal. Your medal is a slap on the face by our gigantic, dirty stack with a proper back row of cannons. Proper cannon support will go far for us. Essentially, the goal right now, the way I'm looking at things, is I'm going to wreck the HRE, like destroy it, eliminate it, consume it, and then I'm going to turn to the Ottomans and ask them what their problem is, and then punch them in the face. In that order. But first, before we can safely attack the Ottomans, we need to deal with the threat of coalition from all these, like, extremely angry people in Europe that don't understand that I am like Napoleon 150 years early. And also not nearly the same about to lose, since I've allied Russia instead of wanting to kill them. Austria is also currently my friend, but that's not going to last much longer. How many favors Austria? We should be at... Why are we still at 8? Which means they probably build at towards the end of the year, and I just missed it going to up to 8 last time. Ah, this 220 aggressive expansion is so massive. If I destroy the HRE, can I destroy... Is there a way for me to trigger a war against Cologne, Mainz, Alsace, Memmingen, Verden, and Salzburg at the same time? Memmingen is an elector. That makes my life a lot easier. He is an elector, and he is the emperor. Salzburg is not allied to any of that, so he might be a target. Utrecht. Is Utrecht an elector? No, that's Alsace. Alsace is allied to Nuremberg and already the emperor, so if I attack the emperor, Alsace comes in. Mainz is allied to Utrecht as well. So if I attack Utrecht, Mainz, and Salzburg come, If I attack Utrecht, I get Mainz and Salzburg that are accounted for. Memmingen will come and pull in Alsace. What about Cologne? Cologne is allied to Memmingen, so he will come as well. Verden is allied to none of that. So unfortunately, Verden is the odd man out. I cannot get a war with all of them right now. Unfortunately, which means we'll need to reduce their numbers first, which is what it is essentially. Okay, so we cannot attack the HRE this way. Almost. Oh, there we go. We're at 9 favors now. So I suspect around August of 1651, I will be able to attack. Oh, very nice. We're almost done converting this. I have more missionary strength than I thought I would. Because I'm not even trying. But I have good one. Our Royal Norway has ended. That is fine. I'm just gonna convert something else once this one is done. I like to convert in sync because if there's any risk, then the risks expire at the same time. And if I alternate what I convert, then I can hopefully try to prevent rebels from spawning. And England has been incredibly unstable. Never have too much manpower. I mean, that's kind of untrue at this point. I have so many war resources that I don't care about. Okay. Saxony is just gonna get killed as a side thing while I chuck Austria at the Commonwealth. And that will break my alliance with Austria, but at that point, I will not care anymore, and I will have washed my hands of it. Because as soon as I attack the Commonwealth, I will also attack something in the HRE like Utrecht. Which will allow me to essentially destroy a bunch of electors. French Liberty Desire is going dramatically down. I don't understand how. I have been building troops. Trust is increasing, as is Diplo Rep. Relation with Britannia is capped at 174? How come? No. Annex Vassal 144. Hey Brittany, how about some influence? Ah, there we go. Fine. And now I can annex you. And that will be key. And you have a really good ruler though. Duchess Claudine Rohan is a really good ruler. You should be proud of her. Now we get rid of Brittany and free up a Diplo slot. Okay. Alright. Now. Rebels. The Ulmers. They have finally spawned. I've only been waiting for them forever. Flint glass and lead crystal. It's fine. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. If I leave Austria at just Sundgau, I can still vassalize them as just that if the Ottomans decide that, hey, Austria is now, like, isolated and free food, which he will become once he stops being my friend. Which is kind of ridiculous. I'd like to protect him from that fate, but, Palitan in Kashmir? Oh, you're probably allied to something? Hadramut and Akakoinli? What? How are you in this war? Ottoman Conquest of Tata. Oh. Oh. He bought land in India, and he's conquering from there. This Ottoman is scary. I need to, like, destroy him. He is my primary enemy. But first, we have to deal with the coalition that we've brought upon ourselves. Austria does not yet owe me enough favors. I think I was saying that August was the day, was the month. I'm pretty sure in August I will get my 10th favor. And then we will start the chain of wars that will conclude in our dominion of Europe. All of Europe. Okay, Commonwealth. You're only allied to Saxony still. Declare war. Pull in Austria. Take Poznan. It's happening. And now, within a month, we are going to attack Utrecht. I don't even care what Austria and the vassals do. Saxony is gonna die. That's irrelevant. Now, declaring on Utrecht will pull in Memmingen, but not Austria. So now we fight all of the HRE. We attack the HRE in its entirety. This is over. The HRE is over. I am declaring that this is what is happening. I'm at war with how many people now? The Commonwealth and Saxony is not a problem. It's like Utrecht and Friends that are the problem. I've stack wiped Memmingen. Cologne hired Munster's army for all the good that's gonna do them. If I eat the Emperor, I'll be able to declare another war as well. So let's prepare in advance to attack Cleves. Because I need, if I'm gonna eat Cologne entirely, I don't think I'll be able to anyway. But I'm gonna need to connect to it. Nassau would have been a valid target as well. We'll see how we approach this, but it's happening. Our friendship with Austria will end, and Memmingen has fallen already. I, of course, cannot eat him yet because he's the Emperor. I should recall the Russia guy. I can't recall the Russia guy right now. Austria's now at plus 46 opinion of me. That's unfortunately not gonna last. Can I eat you? That's gonna take a while, because in there is... Oh, there is nothing about him being the Emperor. So it doesn't really ultimately matter. Okay. Right, so the Emperor is now fully sieged. We have, who else? Salzburg. Gonna be a problem, because I cannot touch him. That's just unfortunate. But now that we can prevent HRE forest fires, is Würzburg in my war? Würzburg is not in my war, but he's allied to Denmark and he's allied to Austria, so I could attack him once I've eaten Memmingen and not pull in Austria and then connect my land to my land. You're allied to a bunch of stuff, but I'm about to remove friends from you, Austria. Württemberg also has to go. I cannot attack him because I'm at war with the Emperor. It's okay, that problem will solve itself. Sack of Zwolle, which is Overstich? Yeah, that's Zwolle. I'll gain professionalism from that. We'll get better discipline. Oldenburg. Oldenburg. The goal right now is to eat. We are consuming every single thing. Pomeranian, you accept the Pomeranian. You accept the Protestantism, so you will be fed Mecklenburg. Let's see, who else can I go work on right now? I want to work on Oldenburg. I have this army that is bored. Würzburg is not in my wars. Witness. Saxony, I should just go peace out right now. Actually, that's a fine target. Let's go work on Saxony. Let's eliminate Saxony. And, make our situation better for ourselves. Mainz has fallen. Mainz can be eaten. Eat Mainz. Don't care. That angers a lot of people. Don't care. None of them matter anymore. None of them matters. It apparently adds Riga to the list. But that's irrelevant to us. Who else is here? Cologne, Salzburg, Siena. Siena. Interesting. I like Siena. But maybe I won't touch Siena yet. Maybe I won't touch Siena yet. Or I could vassalize him. Have him be like a new angry vassal. Somehow France is becoming more and more stable as trust increases and as my army goes up. Probably as I eat vassals too, because... maybe. Well, no one's going to support him anyway. No one's going to be foolish enough to. Well, Aragon might, because he's been guaranteeing France for quite some time. But at this point, screw Aragon. Oh, our truce with Aragon has ended. I say screw Aragon. It is the perfect time to say this. And I've apparently reached the end of the episode. So for now, I will thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time, where we'll have to address Aragon's foolishness in deciding to want Castile's land. See you guys then.